As I mentioned in my previous videos, that will is one of our greatest powerful faculty which can create a great future or can destroy the same. The good news is that we can develop our will power to receive abundance of prosperity in our life starting from today. No one can stop you accomplishing whatever you want. If you want to become successful, then try to focus on one thing without any distraction.
What is the only thing that really stops us from doing something new? It is the four-letter word called fear. Lot of people says that this word only exists in dictionary. There is nothing called fear. Is it so? Let's go in deep and realize what is fear and how we can overcome from fear. You know, for the past 19 years, I have faced more than 1,000 people who are ready to fly for a bright career, but some unknown factors are pulling them back. We call it fear. As a consultant, what I do, I try to eliminate their fear. How do I do that? By providing the proper knowledge to them to accomplish their career with proper facts and figures. So with proper knowledge, the same fear turns into faith. You feel energetic, motivated to take proper action to accomplish all your goals. So basically, ignorance causes fear. If you fall down, then don't worry, this is not the end of your life. Get back to your feet and fight again. You know, with proper knowledge, you can change your fear into faith. Faith and fear are two interesting things. They both demand on belief of your understanding, especially something you cannot see. How did we get fear? Mostly because of our dependency to others. Some creature even doesn't need parents to survive. That's the reason they have served teeth or nails to survive. Human has the longest period of dependency than any creature. The day you will be able to get back to your own feet, you will overcome fear. Sometimes we have fear on some unknown factors like tsunami, earthquake, etc. These things are not in your control. So my suggestion is that don't focus on the thing which is beyond your control. Rather focus an action which is under your control. So when you have the knowledge, then fear disappears. Like we know that fire burns us. Once you know, then fear disappears and you try to become more careful. So try to eliminate fear. You know, worry and doubt usually causes fear. Fear is the root of all anxiety, and anxiety will lead you to depression. This is the cause for all disease. So don't feel depressed and try to laugh for a few moments. Eventually, after a minute, you will be able to laugh from inside. There will be some other chemical changes in your body and you will be out of the depression slowly. You know, only losers are depressed. You don't want to be a loser, do you? You know, success is a planned event. It never happens by chance. If you make a proper plan and act accordingly, then you can measure your success. For that, change in action is required. You need to develop new habits of becoming active every day. You know, the difference between a successful man and one average individual is that the successful man develops some habits that an average person doesn't like. Let me give you one secret information, that the successful person also do not like to do that on a regular basis, but they develop the habit as they are ready to change themselves for a better future. Let me give you one more information, that change is the name of a door which only opens from inside. No one can force you to change, not your parents, not your teacher. You have to decide, you have to change yourself.
You need strong dream and will for that. Let me just give you some idea about perception. See, I am having a blank paper in my hand. Is it blank? Let me show you the other side of the paper. It is blank. So you and I had a total different perception of the same documents or situation. Now, you being right doesn't mean I am wrong, and you being wrong doesn't make me right. Actually, we are looking on the thing on different point of view. Thus again, I am telling you that mind the gap between perception and reality. Rather, narrow the gap between your perception and reality to take the right decision to have a successful and happy life. So, the concept is that your perception should match the reality. I hope this short video will provide a good lesson and you can use them to keep your perception and your reality sync before you take your next decision. We can build anything through our imagination. If we just look at our home, the furniture we use, the mobile phone we have, the dress we wear, the interior we are having, everything was once created by someone's mind, by their imagination. Every single individual gets exactly the same amount of time. Someone is utilizing this in a proper way and getting a better result, while most of us wasting the greatest gift of our life. So let's learn how to get the best out of ourselves to create our own economy. Don't blame the society or your country or anyone else for your present situation. You have to understand that your life is a reflection of your attitude. Write down at least 20 ideas how you can accomplish your goals. If you write down 20 different ideas how you are going to get there, then you can generate faith. So develop this tool, as faith is the power to fight with the outside world. When people will say you can't do this, show this world that you are a winner and you are born to win. So develop your faith to have a happy, successful, healthy life and feel abundance. I am studying this for the last 15 plus years, and believe me, I had my goals written 5 years, 10 years back, and all are becoming true. And I repent that I should have set even bigger goals. Now I can quickly discuss the way how we can set our goals. This is not only the way you can set your goals. There are a lot of other ways to set your goals as well. Make it a question to set the answer when you set your goals. Like if your goal is to double the income, then you can write, how can I double my income in 2021? Ask an open-ended question to yourself. Don't make it complicated by asking close-ended question like, can I earn this amount of money? Now, you should write minimum 20 answers to your questions on how I can double my income. Maybe you need to work hard, need to spend more productive hours at work, need to change your company, need to diversify your income, etc. etc. These 20 answers will force you to dig deep into your mind and you should get a lot of ideas. Thus, literally, you will be able to believe that it can be achieved. So, if you want to be happy, then don't just make your career, build yourself as well. And don't let your days get hijacked. What is attitude? The energy leaving us from our body is called attitude. So you can control your thought and can alter your vibration or energy. Thus, you can control your attitude. So it doesn't matter what is your current situation. Now, if you can decide today, you can change your attitude now and can change your present situation. Your attitude is a matter of choice. You can understand anyone's attitude by their words or by their action. This way, you can easily understand their mental state. Now, our thought has total control over our behavior or over our action. So, we need to control our thoughts to control our attitude. How do we control our thoughts? It totally depends on our association. Thus, it depends on our choice. Whether we want to attract good things in our life or dwelling on negativity. You know, by sitting in this office for the last 19 plus years, I have helped more than 1,000 students to choose their right destination and career in different universities in Australia, US, UK, Canada, and in many countries. One thing I found is that the person with a better attitude always goes to the top. And a lot of ordinary students are having extraordinary life because of one thing called attitude. Your degree will give you the option to qualify for a job interview, but it's your attitude that will provide you the job or even raise in your salary. So if you want to increase your income, want to have a better health, want to have a bright career, want to be a successful businessman, then develop your attitude. Financial freedom is my birthright. So I was searching for the answer. What I believe, financial freedom does not mean that you are having too much money. It means you have enough money to buy the thing that you want. You know, there are some other elements for financial freedom as well. Like, do we have enough time and association to enjoy the money? So another key element is time. It means, do we earn enough money to buy the things of our choice and have enough time to enjoy that as well? To check this, we can ask few hard questions to ourselves. Do we drive the car that we like or the car that we can afford? When we go to buy any dress, we choose two things, right? One we like and the one we come home with. Are we living the life of our choice? If the answer is no, then we must think about it. Abundance of trees, birds, the opportunities and everything. We can get anything out of nothing if we follow certain principles and ride on the right vehicle. Thus, we can have a wonderful, happy, healthy and successful life of our choice. Now, you must have heard that money is bad or money can buy everything. That is true to a certain extent. But money can solve certain problems. Actually, how you earn and spend that determines whether money is good or bad. Money is food for the needy people. Money is medicine for the sick. Money can bring smile to indigent people. Another important thing you need to develop is your income security. Hope you won't mind if I say that if your income depends on you, then you have zero security. With due respect to you, your job is secured, but your income is not. Let me explain. If you are working for someone else, then your income depends on your ability to perform. And the day you lose your ability, you lose your income. So income security and job security are two different things. Also, you should look for the right vehicle that will take you to your dream destination. Let's assume you drive the best car and your dream destination is Switzerland. Do you think that your car will take you to your destination? No. What's wrong with your vehicle? It is the best car. And also, what's wrong with your destination? Nothing. This car may be the best car, but this won't take you to your destination. You can go to the airport with your car and take the flight to reach to your dream destination, Switzerland. Means sometimes the best vehicle can't take us to our destination. We should be open-minded to change our vehicle sometime to reach to our goal, that is financial freedom. You must have heard that faith can move mountains. But blind faith does not work properly. Faith based on understanding will certainly move mountains. Listen very carefully. My question is that for your own future, for your own career, why don't you have faith on yourself? It was very easy for me to have faith on myself after proper understanding. Firstly, you should have faith on God. Then you should have faith on your country. You should have faith on your religion. You should have faith on your employer or on your profession. It's very easy to have faith on those, but the most important thing is that you should have faith on yourself. This is the key for your success. There is a huge relationship between faith and hope. Faith is present, but hope is for the future. But if you don't have faith, then obviously you won't have any hope for future. So any hope without faith is a wishful thinking. Hope and faith both are very important for your future. If you are a pessimist, then actually this is denial of your faith. If you are optimistic, then you won't have depression. You will never give up as you have hope, which is based on faith. Steve Jobs said, you can't connect the dot looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. What does that mean? It means that first you have to imagine your future. Rather, you should have a clear goal and you should have the feeling that you have already achieved it. Now, how do you feed your faith? By the way, if you don't feed your faith, automatically you are feeding your fear. See, the people who has faith and those who has fear, they both face the same situation in life. Those who has faith gets a better result in the same set of circumstances, while people with fear sometimes afraid to face some adverse situation in life. So they usually miss a lot of opportunity in life. As remember, success comes to those who has the courage to overcome the obstacle. We can learn a good life lesson from a watch. Have you ever noticed any watch very closely? A watch has hour hand, minute hand and second hand. How do you understand whether the watch is working or not? By checking its second hand. Everyone can notice that the second hand moves on its own rhythm. If you have patience, then you can notice that the minute hand moves after a certain time. But it is next to impossible to understand whether the hour hand is moving or not. Those who has faith, they can understand it moves very slowly. So, if your second hand is working properly, you don't need to worry about your minute and the hour. We are capable of enjoying an incredible life, but we got to do it by ourselves, by using these principles. If we have a weak will, that is not going to happen. We have to strengthen our will. You may not be living the house of your choice. Hold on the picture of your dream house and focus on it. If you are not having the life of your choice, then hold on the picture of a great life that you want. Just focus on it. Anything that has ever been done was first created in anyone's mind by their imagination. Through this greatest power, that is imagination, we can bring our future into our present. That is what successful people do. They first create a picture with their imagination, then act like they have already achieved that. You must act like the person you want to become. You should think that you have already achieved your goals. Don't let your present situation control your future. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Every day, our whole world is changing. New technologies are coming into place. From first generation to second generation and beyond, we are getting new version of software. The phone is upgrading every month. It means before the invention of new technology, people imagine the next person. So all the experiment happens after the imagination. Have you ever thought of 3D painting few years back? The answer is no. But someone imagined the 3D painting, and we are taking the benefits by putting those printings in our house or in our office. Or even 20 years back, did anyone thought of having a gadget in their pocket where we can find any reply to any questions in just a second? No, it was impractical that time because the technology was missing. There was no internet that time, but someone somewhere imagined the future and believed that it can be achieved. So what was not practical 10, 15 years back is a real story now. It's all possible through our imagination and exponential growth in our technologies. So what is unrealistic today will be realistic in 5 years, 10 years down the line if we can imagine in a proper way and live that way. Imagination never dies. Sometimes it is inactive. Let's exercise our imagination daily. Imagine about your future, about your relationships, about your dream house, about your dream bedroom, about the decoration of the house, about your bank balance. Hold those pictures in your mind and use the actor's technology to act and live that way. With your proper imagination, you can be in harmony with the universe and attract the future you want. Attract the life you want to live and live the life of your choice. Have faith on you. Develop your inner power. You can do wonder. Don't let your present situation bothers you. Speak with me. I am a champion. I can do this. No one can stop me from accomplishing all my goals. I am not going to let others steal my dreams. I am born to win. I create my own future. I am a winner. Be a consistent player of the game called life. Hi, myself Sujoy Chowdhury. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like this video. And if you like this video, then please subscribe here and turn on the notification. If you turn on the notification, then whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you. Cheers.